Today we're talking about how to finally stop being shy. If you're a shy person, chances are that you feel a little awkward, self-conscious, or uncomfortable around other people, particularly in social situations. So today I'm sharing with you 3 powerful tips to help you overcome shyness. The first tip is stop calling yourself a shy person. If you're constantly telling people, I'm shy, and if that's the story you keep repeating inside your own head, it becomes a kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. And you create a mind block which prevents you from transforming into a person who's not shy. You need to reframe your self-talk. Instead of constantly saying, oh my goodness, I'm so shy, I won't know what to say, you can say, I'm prepared and I believe in myself. Everything will be okay. The moment you reframe your self-talk and change how you look at yourself, the energy around you shifts. You feel calmer, more confident, more empowered. The second tip is prepare a list of effective conversation starters. If you go to a dinner party or a work event, it can get a little stressful if you can't think of anything to say to the people you meet. When you meet someone for the first time, there can be this awkward silence if neither of you can come up with something to say to each other. Questions are great conversation starters, but you need to ask the right kind of questions. If you ask closed-ended questions, you're going to have very boring conversations. To have interesting conversations, you need to ask open-ended questions. So let's find out the difference between these two. Closed-ended questions are questions you answer with a yes or a no. For example, do you like coffee? Do you know the hosts? Are you currently working? Once you've asked your closed-ended question and the other person has replied with a one-word answer, usually yes or no, you're stuck. You have no clue what to say next. So you're just standing there staring at the ceiling, twiddling your thumbs and wondering how you're going to get out of this uncomfortable situation. So what you need to do instead is to start asking open-ended questions. These are questions you can't answer with a yes or a no. Open-ended questions are questions which make you think, which compel you to come up with longer, interesting answers. Let's say you've gone to a dinner party and you meet someone for the first time. You can ask them, what do you do? Let's say they reply by saying they work in sales for XYZ company. You can then ask them the open-ended question, well, what do you like most about your job? Or you can ask, how did you get into this industry? Did you always want to be in sales? Another easy and effective open-ended question you can ask someone is, what's been the highlight of your week so far? This is really effective because it gets the other person to share some really interesting insights, which in turn help you keep the conversation going. If you go to a dinner party and you meet someone for the first time, you can ask them, how do you know the hosts? If you go to an expo or networking event, you can say, what brings you here? One of my favorite phrases, which I use pretty often, is tell me a little bit about yourself. This is effective because people love talking about themselves. People also love to give advice. So one really effective open-ended question you could ask is, what's one piece of advice you'd give someone just starting out in your industry? Now we come to the third and final tip to help you overcome shyness. And that is use the triple nod. This tip is related to body language. One of the best ways to keep people talking and to keep the conversation flowing is by showing them that you're genuinely listening to them and that you're truly interested in what they're saying. A subtle way to keep the other person talking is by using the triple nod. Nod thrice, 3 small, quick nods which send out the non-verbal message, I'm loving what you're saying, please keep talking, do tell me more. These were my top 3 tips to help you overcome shyness. If you've enjoyed this video, please do like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you very soon with the next video.